Hello, everyone. I think we left off on a bit of a cliffhanger, so I'll just let my cast introduce themselves and we can get right into it.
Hello, my name is Jordan. I am playing your Italian in the battalion, Dying Montragano. Didn't forget this time.
And I am Alex Rubitsky, also known as Xander, and I am playing the Aussie in the posse, uh, Broden Fink.
And I, of course, will be your narrator this evening. So, let's just get right to it, shall we?
The book the professor has been carrying. Is it like the books of rituals from Hill 60?
You're not sure. I mean, as he's spoken, the professor has mentioned that his knowledge of what has been going on here stems mostly from the book. Information about the Seven, these esoteric ancient holy men sealing something away. That all comes from the book, as does information about the things that the Seven are holding back. The areas of the text I can translate are not specific, but the information you provided to me vis-a-vis Bell has allowed me to translate more than I would be able to otherwise. A portion of this tome is actually a separate folio entirely, bound alongside the normal manuscript. It is written in a language that matches the carvings you have seen and speaks of a god that sleeps beneath the sea, one who was once free and who granted power to the faithful in exchange for service? The text is nebulous, but there are stanzas dedicating to freeing this god, which then go on and on and on.
Does it have rituals to free this god?
There are rituals in that folio. One appears to be a method of cursing, then something to do with memory, many more for binding, and another to open things or to call forth things. Summon? The conjugation is unclear in that particular passage.
Like a portal? Can I see it myself?
The professor is hesitant, but, he'd allow you to look over the book with it's got heavy binding, it has fragile pages. The oldest parts of the book, it looks to be like a massive collection of these pages. The older parts look to be written on reeds, while the later editions are on vellum and regular paper.
As I hold it, do I hear anything?
This time... Sure. Yeah, you do.
Is it the master?
After a fashion. At the very edges of your mind, you feel the growl of his presence, and it feels like the surf on rocks. It's faint, but he is here, omnipresent in a way that he wasn't the first time you encountered him when you held the spear. Almost as though he is close. But that's not the only thing. I'm here as well. I always am. I always have been. And I always will be.
Is that so?
Do you feel slighted, Corporal Holder? It has been a while since we have spoken personally.
No, I don't. Though, it is confusing. I've seen you hanging around Fink, at the very least. Flashes of nothing. I just wonder why it's been so long. It's unnerving.
Don't take it personally, Corporal Holder. It has been a long time, but I only have so much I can give, and you have already died once. There's only so much I can do.
That is the thing with you, isn't it? You never give, It's always some kind of exchange.
I mean, there is no other way. I can only use what I have been given, nothing more and nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. But on the other side of things, what if I don't want anything in return?
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. What if I give you something and ask for nothing in return? A gift. I've been curious about this. Do you even know what that is? Have you ever been given a gift?
Interesting. I don't. What would you give me?
The only thing I have left.
Which is?
Me.
That would be a very generous gift, Corporal Holder.
Indeed it would be.
You would be unshackled from your responsibilities, from what holds you now, from who holds you now. It would mean that you would be mine, my eyes, my hand, my voice, my tool to do with as I please. This much you understand, don't you, Corporal Holder?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. You understand this, Jonathan?
I do. More than anything I have ever before, I think. It's strange, but there isn't much point, is there, in me? At this point, I'm alone. I have nothing. I have my thoughts. I work and fight for others and show them what I know, but it doesn't have to be me.
You make an excellent point. But remember, Jonathan, you never have to be alone again.
Then I suppose I have nothing to worry about. Eh?
In that case, I will accept your generosity, your gift. I will be sure to treasure you.
I hope so. I've seen more than I should have. More than most should have. I don't know why. But I've seen you.
Indeed you have.
And I know what you do. And I know what is there. So, take me and take care of them.
do my best. Let's go.
Thank you.
So, as you continue forward through the passage, Holder actually hangs back, intensely interested in Professor Mulhani and the tome that he is carrying. The two speak openly within earshot. The importance of the book and the man is definitely not lost on the two of you. Rituals of binding, more references to these seven, always these seven, sealing something away. A god of the deep. The god of the hill folk, perhaps. So when Holder slips away, it's as though he was never there. Professor Mulhani blinks rapidly and he mops at his forehead with his handkerchief. He hurries to catch up with you. Corporal Holder was here. He wasn't here. Now the idea of him walking beside you slips through your mind like grains of sand through your fingertips. He went AWOL. No, he's doing something important. No, he walked away. No, he left you behind. No, he was taken. The only thing you know for certain is that he isn't coming back. Now. However, Holder does have one last gift for you two. I will distribute his cards between the lot of you, so you have a little extra something for the trials and tribulations ahead. So let me just get that to you. You can have pass, do a random one. I think you can have that one. Matragana, you can have that one. And to make it even, we will send it back to Broden.
Just looking at the item that I received, I think that's very funny, given the trend that I have faced this entire game.
The item?
No, not item.
Oh, the card.
Yeah, the card.
Oh boy.
We holy shit.
Oh, mama.
We can't advance, can we?
I mean, if you think you have the time to.
I need to double check something because I'm looking at my hand. And I just want to double check something real quick.
Shit, yeah. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Thank you, Corporal Holder, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to the cards that I have.
Okay.
Just for what's ahead. I don't think I could advance even if I wanted to. Or maybe, kind of, possibly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna refer to the book for a moment to see, because looking at this hand, I'm like,
yeah,
I could do some stuff with this.
And woo.
Whole lot of red.
Yeah. And
ooh, if you do use them all, that makes things quite interesting, perhaps, for the journey. Also,
I don't think I'm going to use them all. I just realized I can get real fucking creative with this.
Which, love that for you.
Make Broden the tank you knew he could be.
He's already the tank.
The fucking powerhouse.
I'm already the fucking tank, man.
Meanwhile, while Xander looks into that, Jordan, so I posted about this, Holder did have some items of significance in his possession. Would you be interested in taking any of those? As a reminder, he had the bone necklace that taps on you when there's undead nearby, the ebony eye that allows you to search for things better, more easily, and the hoplite shield, which is the fun one that I think allows you to heal people when you take damage. So, yeah. Any of those tickle your fancy?
Before I pick any of those, Xander, did you have any idea about any of those items that you might want?
I'm thinking about it for Broden, though. Let me look at this real quick. Remind me what the bone necklace is. The thing that tells you that. Wait, what does the bone
Undead's
necklace
nearby.
do?
Yeah.
Okay, undead's nearby. And the ebony eye. What's that one again?
That one is, as I tab over to it, grants 2 successes to investigation rolls unless looking for evidence of the arcane. Using the amulet makes the soldier more inclined to keep secrets unless they have 3 or more corruption.
Where did that come from again?
PIT fetish.
Oh, so it gets returned at the.
Yeah, it's discretionary equipment.
What's your investigation?
My investigation is I can roll 5 dice twice, like, because I would keep one in the chamber.
Yeah. I'll take the eye.
Okay, sounds
that
good.
makes sense for Fink.
The hoplite shield that also gives you 3 armor, right? So it's or is it 3 armor or?
Yes, it is 3 armor.
Okay, that's
Holy shit.
Cool. Then I can hold on to the hoplite shield because I already have 3 health to begin with, so it's like the less like. I guess like the harder it is to hit Donnie, the better, the more that
You've
he gets
got
hurt.
it. Does anyone want the bone necklace?
Broden will.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm indifferent to the bone necklace.
Yeah,
I got to play with it for a while. So.
I would like to know when there's undead nearby. Narrator, I have a question, which is
Yes,
just to
sir.
clarify about advancement modifiers. If the cards are all are all face cards, sorry, if they're all the same suit, the cost is reduced by 1. You must have enough to buy the advancement, but keep 1 card of your choice. So that means that all of the cards would need to be faces or aces, not just the like so you couldn't be like, I have these 3 cards. Oh wait, no, I can do it then. I can, because I forgot that I have. They're not. Oh wait, no. Well, they're all. They're all face cards. This is true, or aces. But like,
Damn.
if they're all the same suit, I have 2 of the same suit. But if I wanted to, buy this with reduced cost, because the reduced cost for this one is 4, I believe, because if I wanted to increase my smarts, which is currently at 2, I would need it's 1 plus the new rank, so it'd be 1 plus 3, so it would equal 4.
Yeah.
And in order to get the benefit of reducing the cost to only 3 cards, all 4 of them would need to be the same suit, right?
Correct.
Shit. Then in that case,
you have to have it first, and then you get your bonus.
So okay, I can. What are the odds I will get more cards and be able to advance? Because I don't think I'll be able to, because this is the end. I'm feeling the urge to say fuck it and advance at the start, if you're allowing it, in the wake of all that has happened, especially with whatever's about to happen with Holder. Because I'm thinking I have 4 cards, and if I spin, it's unfortunate that I don't have all of them being the same suit, because I have 2 different suits. But no, wait, because they're not all face cards. Shit, they're not. I have 3. If I had that extra suit, I'd be able to advance my smarts, or my mental, smarts, straight to a 4. Because the modifiers would stack, but goddamn.
You'd be a powerhouse of that fucking box. Oh my goodness.
If you take 2 points of corruption, I'll let you do it.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Yeah. In that case, then I'm gonna briefly reflect if I will do a skill increase for a much lower cost. Because I would love to raise my attributes, but I either spend all of my cards for smarts 3 and be with no cards, or I can get some of these modifiers in my favor. So if I spend my 2 cards, I can get something at 1, lower cost, and 2, an extra training pip. So, and that seems useful. So while I'm ruminating on this for a moment more, please continue.
Okay, sure. I will go into our description of the road ahead. After a time, though it's difficult to tell how long or how short, the passage widens and the faintest glimmer of starlight appears to lead your way. You emerge into the bottom of a crevasse, sheer rock walls on either side with only a sliver of sky visible above you. The rock here is raw and a brighter orange, almost as though it was just exposed to the elements. There's birdsong here, even in the dead of night. The crack in the earth funnels you forward, towards the face of a mountain. The path would lead you up through crumbling pillars and ruins. A cave yawns above you, mouth sharp, ready to swallow you whole. It is surrounded by faces carved into stone, almost Buddhist in design. As you approach, there seems to be distant chanting on the wind, though it seems to be a whisper in your ears at the same time. And the air here crackles with energy, with potential. And I have a journey question, which I will posit now. Surely, there is more here than meets the eye. The place reeks of the supernatural, even to the untrained. Describe what else you see that makes the hair on your neck stand up.
Is there a
And I will-
requirement
Have you made your decision?
about advancing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
If I do the math correctly here, I have 3 cards that are 2 of them are aces, 1 of them is a face card. To increase my melee skill, it would be 1 plus the new pip, so I need 3 cards. All of those cards are aces or faces, which means I would be able to immediately bump my melee skill to 3 pips instead of just 2. Which would make it my highest fucking skill. I would lose all 3 cards, but I would have 1 remaining card left. So I've decided.
Okay.
I will burn those 3 cards to advance my melee to 3 fucking pips.
Excellent. Excellent.
That is absolutely what I'm doing.
Fuck
So
yeah.
I will discard 3 of these. And
Damn.
I will say that
Damn.
yeah, instead of what I was thinking of with hopefully I could find some way to increase my smarts to a ridiculous degree, but that didn't pan out, which is fine.
Alas.
I think just honestly the physical trials of getting to this point and everything that has happened and everything that Broden and Fink have been through, and especially as I set up in the narrative, this dude is a fucking beast up close.
Yeah.
And will rip you limb from limb if he gets the opportunity to. And down here in the dark, with the fear of darkness that he has, the fear pressing in, all this shit going on with Holder, like he's kind of having his Bane moment of like, he is, the adrenaline is pumping, the anger and the hatred is in his eyes, they're bloodshot, and he has a single-handed devotion to destroy the enemy in front of him. He's a great shot, but in close quarters, he will rip you apart. And that
Excellent.
animalistic urge is coming in more and more. Not into his
Love that for
personality
us.
in interactions and level-headedness, but just that brutality up close. It's finally there.
All right. Now, the requirements. All cards of one color, either black or red.
Hey, you know what they say about the color of angry men. Hey, Jordan, I like your shirt, by the way.
Thanks. I caught the first reference.
Okay,
Oh,
just
good.
making sure.
Oh, good.
Just good.
I too have seen Les Mis.
I'll pass this to the narrator.
I shall also pass this to the narrator.
Thank you kindly. Ooh. Interesting. All right. Well, in that case, I'll take us to the journey screen for the very last time. All right. Pass you to Broden. You go first.
Okay. That is the 8 of diamonds. Yeah. What can you repeat the question?
Absolutely. Surely there is more here than meets the eye. The place reeks of the supernatural, even to the untrained. Describe what else you see that makes the hair on your neck stand up.
Diamonds is the self, ambitions, hopes. There is a strange ripple in reality that is not quite imperceptible. It is not subtle, but it's not like coming down here is like seeing everything through clear eyes. Your mind is kind of entering a bit of an ethereal molasses because there are ripples of yourself. There are appearances of your own face in those screaming faces. There are appearances of people not actually necessarily, they're not people, that feels more like heart. This is more self. It's all the self. It is voices that sound like you. It physically, you feel like you are in multiple different places, like you are too many people in one body. There are these strange sensations of you are refracted and reflected here.
Interesting. I like that a lot.
I was also going to do something on reflections. When you look up at the
card,
ceiling. Yeah, I didn't get that.
What's your card, Matrigano?
Let's find out. There you go.
Goody. The one that I played. So hearts, it's relationships, it's emotion and connection. Stepping into this room, you can kind of begin to feel they're not voices, and it's not your mind speaking to itself, but you can kind of feel the other feelings in this room, almost as if they were tangible. Sorry, excuse me. Like feeling that animalistic side from Broden when walking into this room. You can feel that cunning nature of hiding something emanate off of Donnie, almost as if they were kind of just
like emotions are literally taking on some physical aspects here. Wow.
There's a sense of urgency and fear, dread coming from off the doctor, where all of these emotions are now kind of beginning to be linked. Ultimately, just this feeling of humanity's last stand, even just emanating off, resonating, resounding.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like copper
and
dirt. Like when you eat shit when you're a kid and you bust your lip. It's like that. It's almost childish in nature.
Thank you so much.
You taste metal.
Yeah.
Now, as members of the PIT, at the end of the journey phase, one of those cards gets to go back to one of you. Who gets it?
How many cards you got left?
So if I don't keep that card, I would have 3. You
Mine.
Just advanced, so yeah, go ahead and take it.
Mine. mine.
All right.
Can we decide on which one that he gets? Do you get the heart of the diamond? That's the big question.
I mean, you can pass them to me and I can do it randomly.
What was the heart one? Just because I'm curious.
They're both 8s.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't care.
We both played 8s.
Both played 8s.
How exciting!
I discarded that. Yeah. I'll take that card happily. So I have a card in my deck.
Understandable.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Use it well.
I will.
Great.
Listen, I'm somehow at full on all of my stats, and I just bumped things, so I'm feeling Ooh.
We're both in good standing right now. We're all at full at the moment. All is in the two of us.
The two of us.
We're gonna see how this goes.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, man.
Cool. If all the cards are black, you avoid a particular incident, and if they're all red, you avoid a particular incident. One of these is probably much easier than the other. You avoided the easier one, I think. So, as you approach this final approach into the face of the mountain, you feel that tapping on your chest from the bone necklace, which means you're not surprised when stumbling and kind of you see stumbling out from behind the cover of some of these columns of these ruins. No, men. Nothing, men. Of course there are. Why wouldn't there be? There are 8 of them.
You want to take a quick dive and hide?
I don't think there is hiding. Is there?
Did they see us?
You have to get past them somehow. You know what? Let's do a little funky roll.
Because are they? Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, if there's a room for us to like throw ourselves into like
they're
a dark
like
corner,
columns
like
and
alcoves,
corners and
niches,
stuff
yeah.
like here. Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, like, I get big successes on that because of my cloak.
And I have something that might allow me to.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I feel like the smart thing is the two of us quickly duck into the shadows because I feel the thing before they come. So I signal for us to like hide.
All right.
And then as like in the No Man Pass.
Cool. I would like both of you individually to give me a stealth roll, please.
All right.
Do I have to make the stealth roll if I cast Shadow Walk?
I'm sorry, what?
Read Shadow Walk for the class. Why don't you?
The caster calms their mind, steps into the shadows, and disappears. The target number for casting this spell is 3. The spell requires extreme concentration, and additional actions other than movement require the caster to roll Whisper, target number 4, to remain concealed. The target number of this roll increases by 1 for each successive action. The caster can become visible again at any time by dropping the spell. Otherwise, they become visible after 10 minutes or upon being illuminated by a light source. And this is Guts, and I have 2 pips in this due to that spear. So I'd be rolling with 5 to keep 1 in the chamber.
How about we resolve that first, then?
I was about to say.
Now, remember, to cast this, you have to take 1 guts damage to do so. Which you can negate as you would a normal damage instance.
So, here's something to consider.
Mhm.
If I were to roll for stealth, I would only be able to roll 2.
Yeah, no, take it, man.
With
Take
this,
it.
yeah.
Do the fucking
So-
whisper.
So
Makes
do I make
sense.
the roll and then take the guts damage, or do I take the guts damage and then
take
make
the guts damage no matter what. You always take the damage to activate it.
Oh,
So
okay.
you-
Okay.
you
So
roll with
I'll be
one less
rolling with
die.
1 less die to
Mhm.
do that.
But
Okay.
you roll as though you have 2 skills. So yeah,
Okay.
or
Okay,
2
so you-
training. Yeah.
You lose a guts die, but you roll as if you have 2 training.
Okay.
So okay, gotcha. So that's 1 less die then. So you're rolling with 4 dice
Yeah.
with 1 in the chamber.
Word. And this is a target number of 3 to disappear.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Oh man, this is
All
fucking
right.
me. Okay, we're gonna roll that again. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll.
Oh. There are 2 successes in there.
I didn't mean to roll.
That's okay. I'm looking at the order of the dice, and the one that you had succeeded was one of the ones that failed. So that's 3
Okay.
successes. We can count that just to make it easier. So what does it look like when you cast
it's
Shadow
quick.
Walk? Yeah.
It's quick. You kind of hear just for a moment, shit, and then he sidesteps, and then fucking disappears. Like I don't know if Broden looks around at all before hiding.
I don't think he notices at all.
Yeah, it's Donnie. Like Donnie was there, and then he fucking wasn't. Like just
As far as
flash.
Broden is concerned, the two of them like part in the middle of the hallway, each going for a separate column or alcove into just darkness. And so like Broden is just concerned about his side of things. So it doesn't even, if he does not perceive you when he's trying to hide, he just thinks it's dark in here. But he's using the cloak around him.
All right.
So I will automatically get 2 successes on my
Awesome.
stealth roll. I'm going to still roll that though. So that
I'm
is...
gonna negate that damage too, because I do think I need to hold on to my guts.
Okay. Pass me a card. We'll deal with that once I'm rolling stealth.
Yeah.
I'm rolling 6 with 1 in the chamber, I believe. So I'm at 3 successes. How many do I
Okay.
need?
This is
hiding
going to
from
be
the no-man?
an opposed roll.
Oh, then I'm gonna re-roll all of those other fail. I'm gonna re-roll 5 dice.
Fucking get him out of here. Oh,
There we
see?
go.
Now that's
more
nice.
like
Cool.
it.
That's nice.
So now I'm at 5 successes. I'll keep my luck there at 5.
Perfect. Excellent. Wonderful.
Oh, that look on your face.
So, are we... Poor Professor Mahani over here. Is he rolling with 2 dice or 1 and keeping 1 in the chamber? I think he's gonna have to chance 2 dice.
Would I question real quick? I just want to make sure
Okay.
I understood this. Would I be able to, in the narrative, grab Professor Mohani, pull him into my alcove, and kind of Sam and Frodo, the Hobbit, kind of like hold up the cloak a little bit more to account for some of his hiding?
Sure. I'll say
This is fucking scary.
I'll say in this case, what he rolls will add to your stealth roll. Sound good?
Okay. I'm so fine with that. Because I feel like Broden would absolutely grab him and like try to like hold him around the cloak a little bit. So
No
nothing.
dice.
Gotcha. No dice. That's fine. I got
That
5,
is
so that's
absolutely
fine.
fine.
Damn.
Now. Okay, so we did a little bit of talking, a little bit of chatting in terms of how the target number and stealth and all this worked, and we kind of came to the consensus that, yes, the no-men were in ambush, but they weren't really actively looking, and also my 2 soldiers did like a really super cool, clever thing on both their parts, so it would make more sense to have, because they're still waiting for something. One no-man is going to make 1 flat roll without manipulations because they're not actively searching at this point. So that being said, 3 dice, as opposed to, that many. Which, that is 1 success, but it would be impossible to hit any of your target numbers, so yeah, no. You manage to get by them, skirting around the sides, going from ruin to ruin. You avoid their attention, luckily, because they are intent. They're fixedly waiting, almost with this kind of obviously they're unnatural, but this intense stillness. There is no moving, there is no creaking, there's no shuffling or coughing like there would be if a normal soldier was standing and waiting for orders. No, perfectly still, almost as though they were statues themselves. Now, you overcame an obstacle, you resolved a combat encounter, basically, so it's only fair that you all get some cards. Let me just pull up exactly what
Jordan,
their
I feel
word
like we got
is.
away with something.
Shut the fuck up.
We could have hidden the whole time.
You mean we could have hidden? How many times have we
Had the opportunity.
gone into
None.
situations
None.
and then like could have hidden? I don't
None.
know. I feel like that
not really.
maybe
Not really.
some.
Maybe like
I'm not saying a lot.
once.
Maybe like once, maybe twice even.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe we
right.
could have gotten away with it with the cultists. We did set that fun little trap for them though. That was the hill folk and that was fun
Ooh,
though.
yeah.
So honestly,
All right.
clutch.
Everyone involved in combat draws a card.
Yeah, we did it.
You made it through.
Draw one. Hell yeah. Oh.
Oh
I'm
no.
just gonna let me just
No
tab over
fucking
really
way,
quick.
dude.
So anyway,
What is happening out there? It's fucking pandemonium out there right now. Y'all hear
well,
that?
that'll be a
thunder?
fun
I did.
surprise for later.
Yeah. I'm gonna text you.
Oh.
Um,
I know what that means. Oh no. Fuck.
Okay. So, we move ahead a little bit. Give me a second.
Yeah. Eventually, when the coast is clear, get out of the shadows, and then like I think that's when like Broden is like looks like left, looks right, and is like trying to like see through the gloom. Matrigano is like, Matrigano.
Still
Matrigano.
here, and like
I have a
at
question.
one point, it's kind of like out of nowhere. Yes. Yeah.
Before you do that, now, sorry, Matrigano, what does it feel like to be under the influence of that whisper, to be invisible? What's that like for you?
I think out of all of his senses, what he notices first is his sense of sight. The green uniform that he wears kind of becomes this sepia toned brown. Matter of fact, everything else did. Broden, the doctor, the no-men that were once ahead of them, before he fully kind of ducked out of sight in the shadows, everything took this nice brown shade. Different shades of brown, some lightly tinged orange for the light that he's been avoiding, and what he feels, it's as a juxtaposition to Broden's hiding with that cowl. It's warm. It's almost not like a hug, but when you're at a comfortable distance away from a fire, it's that comfortable warm in an area that is just cold. It's kind of what it feels like a little master's embrace even.
All right. Thank you. Very interesting. I will say really quickly before we move on, as you pass by these no men on watch, so to speak, every once in a while, if you look at just the right angle through the lenses of their mask, you see pinpricks of light that you have never noticed them having before. But when you drop the spell, they're gone. It's like nothing was there at all. Just black clouded lenses. Anyway, my apologies for interrupting.
Matrigano.
I'm still here. What's up?
Is it dropped now?
Yeah, it's dropped.
I didn't fucking see this. It's dark in here. Fine.
Yeah, you good?
I'm good. Are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Let's go.
And yeah, Donnie's gonna take Broden 6 and just kind of keep watch behind them as they advance.
Professor, stay between the two of us. And he turns to the professor and actually says, "Wait,
Yes.
if anything happens to you, what do we need to know?"
Right. In this book, this tome, There is information about the exact ritual the Seven Sleepers are keeping up. They're holding something back, but they're also trapped here. Something is broken. In order to dispel, in order to allow them to rest, there are rituals in here that will allow that to happen peacefully.
But I take it that's not in the Queen's English, pointing at the book.
No, it is not.
So good to know that if anything happens to you, we're fucked.
Well, I am sure nothing will happen to me while I am within your capable protections.
Yeah, Broden looks over at Metragon and is like, yeah, we need to make fucking sure that nothing's gonna happen to you. Great. Okay, let's go.
All right. You ascend to the top of the path and enter the cave itself. Buried underneath tons and tons of mountain and rock. However, it's not that long of a passage before it actually opens up into what can only be described as an underground grotto. The walls are lined with these ancient markings and carvings, and there's actually this sort of small pool of water that reflects this like narrow beam of moonlight that comes down and reflects on the surface. There are plants growing here, grasses, small shrubberies. It's peaceful in a way that is, well, unusual, as I'm sure you already believe. Moving forward, the professor Professor Mohani sort of looks around at the inscriptions. It looks like they're in like almost panels on the walls, 7 of them. And he flips open the tome, looks at the tome, looks at the carvings, and then kind of like fumbles around in his jacket for like his own notebook and starts flipping through his notes.
Is this the place, Professor, or that we still have more to go?
There would be... The sleepers are not here, but the inscriptions are dedications to them. It seems they've been here for a very, very long time. The time of the Roman Emperor Decius, which would be, he sort of like flips through his notes again, the year 250 Anno Domini. Apparently...
A long time to be sleeping.
Exactly. Supposedly, the legend has it, hold up his notebook, they came into the caves to slumber and sleep instead of rejecting the teachings of Jesus Christ. However, judging by what we know now, sort of holds up the tome, probably most of that isn't true. There's probably some other older reason they are here. Like I said, they are keeping something back. Exactly the method and everything else.
Yeah, okay. Great lecture. Is this where we need to be, or do we have deeper to go?
Farther down. He sort of starts walking towards kind of like a smaller like entrance almost. It's like kind of a half size, not quite doorway. You'd have to like crouch to like get through it.
I promise.
He does
go ahead.
pause, and he mentions there is actually something about here that being healing properties to the water, it looks like. I do not know how much of that would be true. He sort of like looks at the pool of water kind of suspiciously, but perhaps, I do not know. I do not wish to keep anything back from you lot.
Healing properties? Like we're like out of a fairy tale?
I do not know. The sleepers sacrificed their eternal reward, and so as a result, the dark rites have been sealed away. You know, keeping how do you say the purity, you know, cleansing ability in this area. Yes.
I'm mechanically at full, but I think Broden will like unsheath his trench dagger from his belt.
Same
and, like,
fucking brain,
yeah,
dude.
and just like, and like he'll take the point on this since he doesn't want Matrigano carving himself up right now. And also, if this does something weird to him, he'd rather it happen to him than the private under his command at this point. Oh God, he has a private under his command.
Oh God.
Does a shallow cut on the back of his left forearm, just enough to like draw blood, not enough to scar over. But then he'll just kind of like, and then like slowly like lower his arm into like under the water.
It feels like pins and needles almost. It's this very subtle feeling that sort of like crawls over your skin and focuses in on where the cut is, and kind of before your eyes knits it back together very gently without pain, as though it was never there.
Lifts his arm out of the water, looks at Matrigano, honestly a bit of astonishment.
Matrigano's already pulling out like his kind of like water canteen and dumping it like
Interesting.
off to the side.
Okay. Broden's like, I was thinking the same thing.
That's nice.
Well, no idea if it'll fucking work, but I mean, might as well. And yeah, he dumps out his canteen as well and just begins to fill it with water from the grotto spring as well. And kind of like looking up in the refracted moonlight at all these inscriptions and carvings, like nods over at the professor and says, just think, if we survive this, you'll have all the time you want to study this place for its academic worth.
I hope so.
We don't have to make an offering or anything if we're taken from the water, right? Like no coins or anything like that. He's like
It
kind of
does
twisting
not
that top back on.
appear to be the case. Just something about cleansing and specifically purification as well.
Okay. I hope they don't mind if they're missing a couple of drops. Then he clips the canteen back on his side.
All right.
Pulls back out his pistol.
Let's
Sounds
hope that maintains its potency.
Guess there's only one way to find out. All right. Beyond the grotto is that sort of small, almost half-height tunnel that you would have to duck down to get through and go for a number of paces, almost at half height, before it opens up into something that is very significantly excavated. There are fresh wooden timbers that are holding up the ceiling of it, and the tunnel starts taking a very steep descent. You find yourself going down switchbacks, stairs here and there. Your ears pop from the difference in pressure as you go deeper and deeper into the bowels of the earth. The sound is muted, almost. It's like you're in between places in a way that you likely have not experienced before, but what do I know? Up ahead, you hear chanting here and there, whispers. It almost seems like there are two competing types, one of a more harmonious and one darker, more discordant. There is a tunnel's exit, and beyond that, there is an open chamber. You see torchlight flickering ahead.
I think Roten's at the front, just still taking point on that and just kind of like keeping low and signals and just continues moving very slowly, cautiously towards forward. Yeah.
Sure thing. It's because you're a little higher up, you're at a natural vantage point to see the stone stairs that lead down into a more open cavern. Once more, it is lit from above by this shaft of moonlight, which is pierced deeper than any light from the surface ever has before. There are 7 stone beds, arrayed in a circle. Standing near each bed is a chanting follower of the master. All of them standing in ritual, sacrificial daggers poised at their chests, chanting to almost this fever pitch. But then the lighter, the more peaceful, the more harmonic chanting. You do not see their lips moved, but on these stone beds you see these mummified, desiccated people. It doesn't appear that they're corpses. You don't feel the tapping on your chest, but their faces are placid and serene, and though their lips do not move, you know that that is where that chanting is coming from. And in the center of the chamber, there is a wizard of the master who is reading from what looks to be stone tablets, leading whatever this ritual is.
You think it's go time, or do we want to take a second and like possibly
How
get an advantage point?
How far down is it?
It's like a very short flight of steps. I don't know, like 10 steps maybe. You'd be able to easily get there within, what one would call an action, a turn around, so to speak.
If
oh,
it
and
feels
actually,
like...
just for clarity, there are 6 followers of the master, and then there is also a slightly injured other wizard of the master who is taking part of the in the circular chanting as well.
Motherfucker.
So,
Motherfucker.
I feel like keeping low, like, pack slung, like grabbing things. It feels like it's like we have not a lot of time before we can infer, stab those daggers into the sleepers and complete whatever they're doing. Broden looks at Donnie, and he's, not verbalizing for the sake of stealth. He has his rifle unslung, but he also holds out, handfuls of grenades, and is just like, and then looks at the professor and just kind of through hand signals not like military hand signals, like actually like charades, trying to like communicate, being like, grenades in there, boom, and then referencing the sleepers, obviously, of like essentially like, I'll just speak in simple words, that because hey, this is how grenades actually work. If we land them in the middle of the room, not only are each of the figures having a figure standing in front of them anyway, so that's already going to block a fair amount of shrapnel in general, but since they're already lying down, grenades explode in an upward cone. So the lower you are, the more likely you are to avoid being hit by grenade shrapnel. So if we throw into the middle of the room where the main wizards are, then like basically that's gonna
no contact there.
Basically, like the sleepers are probably, especially with people in front of them, like Broden is inferring that he thinks that it'd be okay, but he's seeing what the professor thinks of, like, is that gonna be too dangerous?
You pull out the grenades, and he just has a very alarmed look on his face. He kind of like flashes out his hands, like, shrapnel, like
cone, sleeping, lying down, people in front, block the shrapnel.
Science.
Like middle of the room. Science.
I
don't know many things, but I know how shrapnel works.
Thinking about like it mechanically, because we both are very, very fucking solid when it comes to ranged attacks. Looking at that, if we can land our attacks, at least on the cultists with the knives, less so than the wizards. Considering how much damage that they might have, like, because thinking about how many successes that we can get, if we can frag and then get more than 3, and then just start stacking that fucking damage after that.
That's true. I believe that we would need to be able to still hit the wizards with the amount of successes, which this is throwing me back to when I lost my fucking memory with how we did that grenade bouquet of, like, because we were aiming for the followers or for the wizard when we threw that grenade bouquet, and we had to have the whole talk about, like,
oh, you know what,
you have to meet the so
like
one that
we
meets
have
the
to
highest amount of successes.
We have to meet the highest one. So if we aim for the wizards, then, like, would we, because it's close proximity, would we be able to say that if we fall short of hitting the wizard with enough successes, but could still reasonably hit the followers with enough successes, that we could just say that, like, the attack, because it's in the middle of the room anyway, that it'll affect it won't affect the wizards, but it'll affect the followers. That depending
that.
on the dice. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just making sure from a player standpoint with you, Atwis, that this isn't gonna fuck us, because to me, I'm like, oh, it seems like there's enough fictional reason why the sleepers would not get fragged. But
if you use grenades, they will most likely be fine, assuming, of course, that you are cautious, which you say that you are being.
yeah,
Plus, if it also comes down to,
Yeah.
we have what we can assume might work, though we have pulled it away from its source, water to help them if
Yeah.
something were to happen to them.
ooh, we don't know if that'll work on them, but that is a good point.
Yeah, I just
Um,
like I can't say that it will work on them, but keeping it in mind of like we could take that gamble if we want to
Yeah.
keep like if
Yeah.
we want to push our luck a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with
yeah.
you. I think that so like yeah, so I'm in camp like let's fries for the table, a duo fries,
A
fries
calzone for two.
a calzone for two,
A calzone for two. I fuck with a calzone
to
for
open
two.
up. Yeah, because I feel like that can make more sense than just being like and start opening fire on people. It's like nope, let's send them some flowers and then go in. Start off with a little bit of
chanting
chaos.
begins to increase almost to a fever pitch, and as one, every single one of them with the dagger like raises it.
Showtime.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Broden is just like grabbing like grenades out of his pack, grabbing all of the grenades you have as well. He was quickly like tying them together and be like, fucking help me. Like, and like trying to like get like just literally creating a grenade bouquet like that rapidly and quickly.
Just
and
takes a
then
thread through all of like the pins just to
yeah.
like rip them all at once.
And yeah, exactly. And then so when it's ready, we will activate our grenade bouquet and throw it into the happy couples.
The happy couples. Christ. Okay. We begin our combat. I will say Professor Mohani will not be an actor in this combat. He's
That's
not
fine.
really a fighter. You can still use him as a card if you believe that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
that made sense to me. I was just assuming that we're going to continue to
Yeah.
have him as a card.
yeah.
Awesome, incredible. Let me pull up some music.
Oh, how exciting,
and-
huh?
The boys ride again.
Let's rock and roll.
A calzone for two.
So, who wants to reveal a card for initiative?
I'll put forward King of Clubs.
Ooh, okay.
You may put that forward. Yeah.
Just so we can hopefully start at the top of initiative and maybe
Yep.
stop what's about to happen.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Lovely.
Who goes first?
Lovely. I guess since we're doing a calzone for two, we're both rolling at the
Calzone
same
for
time. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, I'm gonna roll 5, keeping one in the chamber.
Oh fuck.
Woof.
Fuck me, dude.
I since the narrator's been so nice to us, may we continue the trend of I will roll before he decides what to do with his?
Yes, we can allow that.
Thank you. We appreciate you so deeply. All right, I'm gonna roll 5.
Because I have cards I'm willing to spend.
Yeah, I
on
know.
this.
So let's see what I get. Okay, I'm gonna roll 5 with 1 in the chamber. Right, 5. Yeah, I only have 4 guts. Jeez.
Oh man.
By the way, what's our target number?
Yes, your target number for the followers is 3, and for the wizard, that would be a 5.
But for the injured wizard?
The injured wizard would be a 2.
Okay, good to know. So 3, 2, and 5 are our options here.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
resolve yours, and
re-roll-
then I'll jump in.
I'm gonna re-roll 4 whole dice because I could bump one. Actually, I want to see what you're doing first before I decide.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna give you a 3 of diamonds.
Okay.
Gonna hand that over to you. We're gonna bump one of those 4s up to a 5, and then I'm gonna use my last dice to re-roll the 4 dice.
One success and cool.
Okay, so we're at 2 now, so we can at least guarantee that we're gonna hit that fucking wizard. You know.
Okay.
The injured wizard. This is true. Yeah.
The injured wizzy.
Injured wizzy.
How unfortunate.
Okay.
So we're sitting at 3.
We're sitting
Okay.
at 3. I will not burn a card. I will, however, re-roll 4. Because that
Okay.
feels, and then I can begin to fuck around with things with cards if I want to. Because I'm like, we're at 3. Let's see if I can push my luck. Paid the fuck off.
Solid, solid, fucking solid.
Paid off.
5 total?
So that brings us to 5 total. So, oh boy, so it's enough to hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was thinking it's like okay, so we can either deal additional damage to the wizard to just kill that motherfucker outright, or if we want to see if we can get a frag, because we are at 3, you know, like we could hit a frag and then just deal as much as we need to everything else except the big boy, because the big boy we're just not going to be able to hit regardless right now.
So we have 5 followers, are 3, injured wizard 2, full wizard 5. So we're at 5 right now. If we hit the injured wizard and then bought a frag, we wouldn't be able to frag the remaining followers, because even though we rolled, we were spending those 3, so it would not be enough to hit. Okay, if we if I burn a card, that will give us 6, which will then allow us to frag the followers. Alternatively, it'll let us bump the damage on things. So I'm willing to burn a card to get us an extra success. So I'm going to manipulate that 4 to a 5. I am going to burn... I'll burn the 8 of hearts.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which is gone. Word.
Yeah. Burn
We
the 8
can
of
do the
hearts.
cards first.
Yeah. That's what I'll say. By
We
all
should
means,
do
Metro
Donnie's
Gun,
first because he owes me some, actually. He owes me an explanation for that 2 spades, I believe it was.
Oh gosh. I sure did spend a 2 of
You
spades
sure did.
earlier.
What does that mean to you?
I'd like to lean into the overcoming suffering side of this, where it's having the item that he had on him proved useful. This only further fuels his philosophy of we got to use what these motherfuckers are using to get the upper hand. Otherwise, they would have found me. I can't hide for shit. I jingle when I walk. My bones crack when I bend. They would have fucking found me. No doubt about that, like, in my mind. And so that kind of, he's kind of learning bad habits with spades. That led little 2 of spades. Learning some more bad habits.
Excellent.
And the 3 of diamonds, the way that this path was set up, after getting past the nomad, after this unholy ambush that they laid out in front of us, that we got past diligently, there's water that can heal. This is holy in nature. This only fuels that Donnie is in fact God's soldier. Once again, he has been blessed from above to deal this righteous fucking hand, along with his friend here, who he considers friend to an extent. You know, that's a very loose word at this point, but any enemy of an enemy is going to be a friend always, in the eyes of God. Or at least to Donnie's sake.
Excellent. Take up your shield of faith and your sword of righteousness. Let's go. Now.
You tell I like playing paladins. I really do enjoy them.
Broden, you have an 8 of hearts for me.
I do. To do the exact inverse of that, I don't think I've ever done much. I don't think I've ever done like a religious thing with Broden before, in all these episodes. So the inverse of what Jordan just described, I think the religious angle is gone. Broden, in all that he's seen, especially down here in the depths of verse and hearing the professor talk about the Christ discussion, but also that even that story might not be true, and like in about the sleepers, there is an atheism that is developed in him. He's never been like a big man of God, but he believed in God. He believed, his family is, salt of the earth, kind of hardworking people. They
Yeah.
believe in God. They go to church sometimes, but like for Broden, he's seen too much to believe that there is a God. There are wonders in this world, sure. That pool is the first bit of actual, seemingly pleasant supernatural powers that he's ever seen. But that doesn't mean there's a God. There is a them. There is an other side. It's terrible. It's dark. It is hungry. But there's no God. This is not a universe where there is some divine creation. There is chaos. There is, well, put another way, there are dingoes at the gate, wolves outside looking to come in. He is not a nihilist, but he is an atheist. He is certain there is no God, there is no divine, there is no plan. It is us versus them. We have no one coming to our aid.
Perhaps. Thank you. All right. Now we resolve.
So Jordan,
Yes.
we have a couple of options here. We can throw at the wizard and then buy a frag so that'll be 2 to hit him, and if we spend that 3, then as long as we don't spend that other success, we'll also have 3 dice. We'll have enough to hit to qualify for hitting the other guys as well. So we can hit both the injured wizard and then frag for more guys, or we can just frag. Wait, no, we have 6. Hold on. 6 minus 3 is a frag.
Yeah, so if we were to frag and want to hit more of the cultists, we would not be able to deal additional damage to the wizard. Because
Right,
then
yeah.
it's like our window of 3 would then be gone to spend that point. So I think that we take this kind of surprise, jump that we've got on him to deal as
much.
many people as we can. And then that next round we could start
So
flamethrowing them, because I don't think these guys are just going to carry
3.
guns on them unless they do carry guns, which
Wait, hold on, just make sure. We actually should still be able to hit the wizard. The wizard.
Yeah,
and
we'll hit the
and
wizard.
frag the cultist. The injured wizard and the cult. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, just making sure. So we can hit.
yeah, we'll be
Gotcha.
able to hit him. We just won't be able to kill him.
No, but we can hit him to make sure he gets damage, and then whatever we frag will be additional followers. Because that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'm
We put
fucking
it in the
with that.
center of the room. Gotcha. Okay.
Because there's if I'm right, there's 9 targets that we're trying to hit.
Yeah.
Because there's 7 sleepers and then
8.
or 7 cultists above the sleepers and then 2
There are
wizards?
8. You should be able to see fellas on the
there's
board, but
there's 6
I sure do.
followers. Just one of the 7 who's over there is the injured wizard, right?
yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
dude.
Dude.
We have to roll.
8 is so much better than 9.
a d6 to see how many more targets we hit, though.
Correct.
That's okay.
And we've had terrible luck with this. Who
Luckily,
is
Holder's
gonna
not here.
roll? Yeah. Who's gonna roll the d6?
I am happy to roll this d6.
Matrigano, you are God's chosen warrior.
I am
Go for
God's
it.
chosen warrior. I'm going to roll that d6 for us.
God does not exist. As I
God is not real. He is
we
not
can't,
here.
We can't
I'm
burn
not
a card
feeling
on
him in
that,
this
can we?
Denny. Would you allow us to burn a card? Would you allow me to burn a card?
I'd allow you to take corruption.
You're God's chosen warrior, baby. Feel the Holy Spirit flowing through you, if you want.
Gotta dip your hands in the river Styx just to beat someone up. Okay. All right. Well, that's that's funny, dude. How funny would this be if I just rolled another one?
I will laugh.
That's
I will
exactly
laugh.
what I said last time. Woo!
You wanna Wanna take more corruption? Fuck.
Fuck.
Now we know now we know which of them is right between Broden and Donnie. No, God, called it. Fuck. Damn it. Okay.
I don't want to take another corruption.
No, that's fine, man.
Okay.
That's fine. It'd be like that.
Just
Well-
just thinking about like how this fight is gonna go, and the fact that I already spent my fucking boon like the first half of this expedition, and I can't do that again.
Well, at least we got their attention. I'm just saying, Matthew, or maybe that in the further editions, the fragmentation is additional targets beyond the first. It's a fucking grenade. Anyway,
Okay, consider though, this is way funnier.
it is really fucking
It's
funny. I
so
love it.
fucking
No,
funny.
it's really funny. Of just one dude takes
Fucking
it.
baffled. This is the second
baffled.
session in a row where that bullshit fucking happened. Second session in a row where that fucking happened.
God fucking damn. We know our fates. All
Ugh.
right. Well, that wizard's gonna take one.
This is it. This is never going home, baby. This is it.
That's never going home, baby. Ooh, I think
My stuff froze.
Oh, you're good.
your stuff froze. Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
good.
Everything. My internet connection was unstable.
Oh no.
Me unstable. Fucking ridiculous.
Man, this is about to get real fucking bad.
A little bit.
So would we be allowed to just spend that last point to just up that damage since we're
No, we already rolled for the frag and then rolled for we bought the modification and then we do have that leftover
because
point.
since
Oh,
we're
yeah.
only hitting one target
Oh,
in the
because you're
first
only hitting
place,
the two.
Oh, yeah.
we still
then
have that
yeah, sure.
dice.
Yeah.
Kill that
Kill the
fucking
wizard.
wizard.
All right, we
Kill
killed the
that
fucking
wizard.
He fucking-
Yes!
Can you imagine just like fucking we throw a grenade in there, just like ding 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 ding, and everyone like is like fucking leaps for cover when this one wizard just like looks down and then just it's red mist. Just
Perfect. Into a fond red mist.
well, that's a good way to that's a distraction. It'll keep them busy.
All right. Okay. I really thought I would have to deal with less people. Management
Oh really?
wise.
You thought?
I did. I had full faith in you both.
Uh-huh.
But here we are.
I had
guess.
faith in us too. I had a lot of faith in us.
God
The
did.
dice didn't.
God did not, because he's not real.
Listen, Donnie Matragano is a very misguided Catholic, one would say.
Aren't they all?
All
Fuck.
right. The wizard leader is going to go first, and what
Yeah,
he does.
I feel like as soon as the grenade goes off, that's like it's the element of quiet is gone. It's time for like guns over the railing and just yelling like it's like just like remember us, just us.
Mhm.
It is the soldiers, like we are loud and out about it.
He.
But I mean, also
back-
still ducking for cover.
Yeah. The remaining wizard, the one at full health, the one that was conducting the ritual, backpedals out of range, putting the others in between himself and you.
Mm-hmm.
And the timbre of the chanting changes. It becomes harsher. It becomes more frantic. He begins to draw something almost in the air, and you can see these almost these refracted after images, kind of like what you described of like his movements and stuff like that. You have 3 rounds until fun things happen.
Duly noted. Duly
we,
noted.
we got
All
to do
right.
the flamethrower. Flamethrower is for these next few rounds. That's the only way that we can guarantee, because flamethrower has spray, which lets us do additional targets,
Yeah.
but we can also out damage.
Yeah.
Time's not on our side.
All
it's
right.
not.
It's not on our
But now they get to roll a thing, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm rolling a 66 to determine what kind of weapons these fellows have, because some of them might have
Fun.
guns.
Oh well, hope they don't. How many of them have guns?
Survey says, as I
That's all
scroll,
1s and 2 5s.
2 of them.
2 of them have. Hey. No, it's fine. It's fine. Fine.
Excellent.
Let's see how this goes.
That's only 2. It's only 2.
It's only 2. It's fine.
It's only 2, but it's 2.
It is 2. That means they will. Well, no, they can still technically all act on the same because they're a mob. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thinking about, because these are guides of the master, the item that I'm using has Whispers of the Master, which is guts, which means that they're going to be really good shots, possibly. I'm guessing.
Oh boy. We'll see.
All right.
Oh boy.
Ooh!
We've been in worse spots.
You're not the one holding the fucking flame
6
tank
of
on you.
them.
No, yeah, I'm not.
Sacrificial dagger time. Melee
Oh, they're gonna run up
training.
the stairs and attack us?
Melee training.
Just to
3.
clarify, because just make sure that I understood you correctly. When we said how it would take us to get down the room, you said a single turn would be enough to get us down in there.
Like your
Is-
turn of movement, basically.
Okay,
you could,
so
like, move down
so
in there and
still
attack.
move and act. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Just making sure that was still gotcha. Cool. Thank you for clarifying. Well,
Damn,
come and
they're
get me,
gonna
motherfucker.
Stab the shit out of us.
Oh,
That's we are
perhaps I
about to
shall. If you want
get.
me to.
Ooh. About to stab the shit out of us, dude. Oh man. Oh fuck.
All right. We can 5, keep 1 in the chamber for all of these, melee-wise. All 6 of them. We can bump that to 2 successes.
To hit who?
You wanted me to come get you, didn't you?
Yeah. they're pooling?
And also,
Okay.
and also, you know,
Yeah.
you've got a little thing attached to you that says they focus
Oh, do
you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck. That's right.
That's right. So I'm buying you time for that fucking flamethrower, you asshole. All right.
So, next one. It's not keeping 1 in the chamber. That's 1.
3. So these are pooled, right?
Yes, they are pooled.
Okay.
I'm just rolling them individually for, well, you know, drama, and also it makes it easier for me to keep track of.
Yep.
Mm.
1 more.
Oh, mama.
Cool.
4 total. So this is the 4th one. 3 more. 5th one. 3 more. And 6th one. 2 more. I have 12 successes to play with.
Hey, so what's your brawn by chance?
5, wasn't it?
5.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck. Let me just
So that
look
means
at the
I would have 7.
sacrificial dagger. Oh no.
So that
Oh,
would be 2 to get plus
I'll do
1
it.
damage.
I'll do it. It's fine.
2 to get another plus 1 damage. Two more to get another plus 1 damage. So that is 3 damage total, and it seems you have 2 or less corruption, which means it already does plus 1 damage automatically.
So 4 damage.
Yeah.
Down to 1.
All right. Cool.
I just get the
That is their
shit
turn.
stabbed out of me. God damn.
Yeah, you did.
I think
What,
Broden meets
fuck.
them halfway of runs like down the stairs to also like be a phalanx up like to block off them from like getting up to Donnie and the professor, and it's just
Yeah.
him body checking a bunch of them, and like knives are plunging into his like uniform, like just like dark red spots forming as he's just like yelling and screaming and like throwing fists, but like they are coming in at him. Yeah.
Awesome. Right. I will say, Broden, you go next. It seems
Is-
only fair.
Is doing anything with my flask an action, or would I be able to like do that for funsies for free?
I think I would allow you to do that for free.
Thank God. I feel like yeah, I feel he takes a few hits, but he body checks a few of the followers, just kind of like shove them back down a few steps on the stairs so he can buy himself time as he's like clutching his bleeding wounds. And then he just kind of like looks back over his shoulder, looks at the professor, very quickly says, "If you can start doing something, fucking do it now."
Yeah,
and then like
Donnie's already moving in.
Yeah, if the professor can start doing some sort of ritual here as well, or whatever, read from that fucking book, he is just going to, weapons out, he is snarling. He takes his first off his canteen is for free, and will just like pour it over him, like over his face, onto his like wounds, like just dumps out his the contents of his of the water from the spring onto him to see if it does anything.
Luckily for you, it does. You feel your wounds start to seal, but not only that, you feel lighter. You feel like there's a little bit less of the weight on the world on your shoulders. You heal 1 corruption.
Well, that doesn't help me now because they do more damage to me. But good. How much do I heal?
Full.
Holy shit, dude! Fuck me!
Fucking pours the water on himself and like the wound begin to heal, and Broden, back to being completely unhindered and unharmed, is just gonna fucking scream like a goddamn beast. He turns back to Matrigado and says, "Light them the fuck up!" And I feel like for fun, I know that I'm not in danger of being hit by the flamethrower. Just narratively, I am doused in water, so like I'm still, for my contribution to the fries for the table, the calzone for 2 is gonna be rolling melee, because I'm in there, weapons out, going the fuck in on them, and so I don't care that there's fire. I'm soaked now. I'm sopping wet. Like the fire is gonna hurt me, but like not a lot. So I'm adding more dice to this pool to go in.
Perfect.
Fucking going in.
Might lose an eyebrow, possibly.
Don't fucking care. It'll grow back.
Yeah, it's fucking. Oh man, this calzone's piping hot right now.
Piping hot calzone.
Fresh out the oven.
Don't bite into the center. The cheese is hot.
Okay, I got
Reroll
2 sixes.
three.
We got
Reroll
2
three.
successes. I'm gonna re-roll those 3.
All right. Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. Before you decide to do any manipulation, allow me to roll.
Okay.
We are using your flamethrower, so it doesn't matter which weapon I'm using. I'm just gonna roll melee because I have my
Sounds good.
knives. I'm bayonets, just slamming things into people. All right, so I have, thanks to that great melee advance I got, I have 3 pips in melee. The beast is about to come out here. I have 5 brawn, fully healed back up, thanks water. I'm going to roll
Solid.
7 dice with 1 in the chamber.
All right.
7 dice. Fuck me, man.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll 6.
Okay. There's a lot of ones there, man.
All
Okay,
right.
that's
You have
2.
4 successes total.
4. And by the way, what's the what are the
3.
Here, yeah. Let me look at. Okay, so, we can deal additional damage to 1 target with 1 point, or we can spray, which would hit 1 additional target. Fragmentation, if we can get 3 over,
Hits
which would deal
multiple.
damage to 1d6.
Yeah.
I
And how
am
much-
willing to.
And the base damage?
Base damage is just 1.
Okay, but they're on
So-
fire. Like.
Yeah, but they don't take the flammable thing because it's
Okay.
flammable just applies to me.
Oh, just to you. Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to start manipulating things. Which is fine by
Okay.
me. I have 1 last card, but honestly, now's the time to be using them. So I'll allow you to go first, my friend.
I'm willing to burn a card.
All right.
It is a. I'm gonna hand you a 10 of spades.
Ooh. Okay.
So we're gonna pass that bad boy over.
Are you bumping to 1 or are you re-rolling 3?
Ooh.
Because I know we're at 4. Do you want me to do my thing before you decide if it's going to be bumper or roll the pool to see what we want to fucking risk here?
If we need like 1 more day, if that would be allowed. If that would
That'd be allowed, dear narrator.
That'd be allowed.
Okay.
Um,
Oh man.
how many cards do you have left, man?
I've got one more after this.
This is I'm gonna spend my last, which is honestly good card to spend here.
Thinking about this, it's like fuck me, man. We still have
We're at
a
4.
wizard to deal with after this.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice I could re-roll or bump by 1. I'm gonna go for the re-roll.
Okay.
Okay, go for the reroll.
I'm gonna hand you this black joker.
Fuck
Oh,
me.
why, thank you. Please draw for corruption. Let me know
Happily.
if you drew a red card or a black card. If it's a black card, it increases by 1. If it's red, it does not.
I will send you a message.
Thank you.
Do I give the card back?
Uh,
Or do I hold on to it?
yeah, discard it, discard it.
Gotcha. Good to know. All right, and okay, I burned that card. I will decide what card it will be for what I give up here, but I'm gonna re-roll 5 dice.
All right. We're up to 5 successes.
Okay, we're at 5.
This is good.
And
good.
we we just need one more to frag and to spray them down.
Now, the question that I want to ask you is, should I take that chance of re-rolling 3 dice to get the chance of fragging and
more
then, like,
damage.
and more damage?
Do it. Take the
Okay.
chance. Reroll the full 3.
Might as well.
Rolling 3 dice.
Hey, you at least
Okay,
broke even.
regardless, it's happening. Yeah, regardless the frag.
We can frag them. I'm
First.
gonna roll the d6.
You roll this time.
I just
Yeah.
stared down that.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Fuck, man.
Um,
Oh, this is not on our side.
may I increase my corruption again, even though I healed and drew for corruption. May I heal? May I willingly take corruption to get a reroll on that to try for higher?
Sure, I'll allow it.
The beast is out. The beast is out. Those daggers plunged into me, man. It would be, but I'm trying it because I want to give it a shot. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Fuck. Bad day for the dice. This is.
I'll
this is
allow
the
you to
worst
use the
day that
2
could happen.
because you
Oh,
took
thank you.
corruption. I'll allow you to use the 2.
All
You owe me
2,
even more than
baby.
usual.
right.
And-
Good to know. Roll it. So we get to. Oh, so just 2.
yeah, we get to. Man, just thinking about how.
So you bump the damage as well. Was that it?
No, we can only afford
No.
the
We can
can
only
only
afford
afford
the
the
gotcha.
frag.
So that is 1 on you. If I can, figure out where all my shit is.
God damn.
Oh man. Oh,
God
this is
fucking
scary,
damn.
huh?
This is bad. This is real bad.
What I wouldn't give to have Holder here right now.
What I wouldn't give to be willing to sacrifice the professor to bump another number, but we kind of need him for the counter ritual or whatever he needs to do down here. Because otherwise I'd be like, I'm burning him to bump one of my 4s to a 5 so we can buy that extra point of damage.
You want
Yeah.
my
But
card?
like, what was that?
You want my card?
I don't think that's how that works.
No? Okay. No worries.
I appreciate the offer.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Fun. Exceptional. The wizard is coming to another part in his ritual, it appears, as the symbols that he's drawn in the air sort of hover there as though they're heat shimmers. And he takes his own sacrificial dagger and cuts the back of his hand and begins tracing over them again in blood. He's occupied. Followers of the Master. Donnie Matrigano. 3 brawn,
Yeah.
was it?
Don't they have to attack Broden though because of what he's got attached to himself?
Oh,
And I'm right in
they
front
do.
of them.
Fuck, they do. Lucky.
Sorry,
lucky,
not
lucky
to not
you.
to throw Broden
No,
Fink
no.
into the fray like
No,
that.
please do.
Thank you
This
for
is what,
thank you for
this
reminding
is what
me.
it has been coming to. He is holding the fucking line for you to he's keeping you and the professor safe. This is
Okay.
the entirety of NGH. We've established that it's been coming to him,
Yeah.
holding the line against the Master's forces for you guys. I'm down with it. If Broden goes, Broden goes.
Oh man. How's
But if
Three
Broden goes,
melee,
y'all
4
are
down.
fucked.
Broden goes. That's it, dude.
Yeah.
No more never going home. Not for this group. Oh
And
man.
it's
Oh, this is
3.
scary.
Alright, we're just gonna have 16. Cause you guys, okay, so that's 3, 4, keep 1 in the chamber, and then 4 from you as well, so that is 8. And then you fellas who have not been injured can go 3, 4, 5. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. 28.
Getting the math.
Yeah, so it's 28 dice total. Since they're all mobbing at the
That's
moment.
slightly better
Oh my
than the dice they
God.
rolled against me a moment ago.
A little bit. Yeah, you did some damage, so it helps.
Yeah, way better.
Holy fuck.
That's the exact same number,
That
baby.
sure is the exact same number of successes. They've got to go for you, Broden.
Fuck,
They
you
do.
don't have, you
They
don't
do.
have a card
That's
to negate that either.
them's those apples.
I don't.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's fine.
so that would be 1. Which would mean you're still at 5, so that's 7 to play with, so that's 2, 4, 6, so that's 3 extra damage. So we're sitting at 4 damage total, and what is your corruption at the moment? Don't say it out loud, I can look
I won't.
myself. They don't deal extra damage to you. You only take 3 damage then.
Yes, I do. Take more hits. But it's worth it, baby.
Alright. Once more. It is Broden's turn.
Hey man, you want my water?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to throw him your fucking flask, he'll take it.
If you allow me
Um,
to, dude, fucking Donnie will come right up and just fucking start giving it.
I'll allow it. Depends on if our narrator will allow me to get that chucked to me on my turn.
Roll me, both of you.
Mm.
Roll me an amount of d6s equal to your corruption and try to get some successes.
And we want to keep this
You can
secret, right?
yeah, and you can modify it with your guts
So
score.
I believe we do this as a private GM roll, so only you'll see it, or do we do it as a self roll?
You can. I think you should be able to do it as either private GM roll. Just do a private GM roll. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But yeah,
No, I think. Well, I'm gonna do a test here. I'll do a random d6 roll
Awesome.
just for
So you said we can use our guts
to modify.
yeah.
to modify?
So I'm gonna change it to a self before. Yeah, I'm gonna just test it. So this is self rolls. You don't have to roll this. Did either of
I
you
saw
see this?
that.
yeah, I
Jordan,
saw
did
it.
you see that? Okay, you
saw
did.
it.
Okay, if I do this, do you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw that both? Oh,
Mhm.
weird.
Did you roll it from your sheet?
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, in that case, I have no idea what's going on there.
So I guess.
Saw that.
Okay. How do we want to keep this secret then?
I mean, if
You
you
wanna
have
have us
dice on
actually
hand, if you
roll?
have dice on hand, you can just roll those and send me your
Got
result.
Got dice as a gift or
Ooh,
we
how
got
about that?
some big dice.
I actually have some dice from our narrator that are made out of bones for bones in the dust.
A
And I will roll those bones in the actual authentic cowbone, ethically sourced dice. Thank you, Atwis, for the gift.
I think I actually have mine.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, you definitely have your set nearby. I will go ahead and
Yeah.
roll. So you said it's we're rolling equal to our corruption score, then modified by what?
Your guts.
As in more dice, or
You can
Or-
use your guts to modify as you would with any other roll.
so I can add
your-
more dice
but
or,
your
or tweak
base-
numbers
yeah.
around?
But your base pool would be your corruption score.
Okay.
Is what are we going for? High or low? More successes or less?
High.
successes?
The more the better.
Good. I'm going to do that then.
All right.
Let's see. I have guts 4. All right. So I'm gonna use. Honestly, I'll use 2 to roll
Mm-hmm.
this many. Okay. I'm going to use 1 to bump a success, and use the other to
Okay.
re-roll the remaining.
So do you want us to like show them to you, or
Just tell me how many successes you got in private.
In private, you got it.
In private.
expect a Discord message?
Oh, I shall. I'm awaiting with bated breath. Okay. Okay.
So glad I got to use these dice.
Yeah. They were
So
kind to
glad.
me.
Donnie,
Mhm.
you feel hands on your shoulders. And you know deep within your soul that that water only works for somebody once.
It's fine.
And naturally, Broden, you would learn this as well. This information would be passed on to you.
Yeah. It's fine. That's fine.
One
It's
chance.
fine. It's okay. It's fine. Well, it's my turn anyway.
It's your turn anyway.
I have 2 thoughts in mind. Either we initiate another calzone for 2 in the hopes that we do more, or I am going to leap off the platform, off the stairs, into the actual room to advance on the wizard, both to attack the wizard, but also in the hopes that maybe this bleeding, raging beast, the enemy of the master, will draw the attraction of, if not all, some of the enemies on the stairs to come down to continue to finish him off, running into the fray, screaming, and have less numbers for Donnie and the professor to deal with. So I think that that's what I'm going to do, is because at the end of the master, I'm hoping that they'll follow me into the fray, because I'm going to go leap off the stairs into the actual proper, room, and heavily bleeding, like Hulk, like lumber further, so I can actually see that fucking wizard that I could, since he stepped out of sight, and weapons out. It's 5 successes to hit him.
5 successes to hit him.
Check something real quick.
Sure.
Does he have armor? Or no? I can't remember
No, he
if
does
the
not.
wizards have armor.
No armor.
Okay. Do I go with my rifle? Do I shoot him? Or do I go forth and stab him?
Do you have the resources to make a stab?
I have a sword. I have
What does more
a
damage?
bayonet. I have a bayonet.
No, I just mean for like the dice. Do you have the resources to stab?
If I roll melee, I am rolling with 7 with 1 in the chamber. I need to hit 5 successes, and if I get 2 over, I get to deal an extra point of damage, but I'll only be doing 2. Honestly,
okay.
I'm gonna go for the rifle, because I'd be rolling 5 dice, 1 in the chamber.
And that's 2 damage.
But that's 2 damage, but I'd need to roll all successes.
Mhm.
And I would only have 1 in the chamber, and I have no cards to modify with. And so honestly, math-wise, I'm doing the higher pool of dice because that way, if I roll, it is impossible for me to get an augment on my rifle against this guy. It is not impossible, however, for me to roll enough melee to also then augment it to do more damage if I roll real fucking lucky. So either way, it's a gamble I'm willing to take. So I'm going to roll 7 dice, knife drawn, lumbering to, and I just want to get up in his fucking business anyway.
Perfect.
Maybe that'll make stop him from doing his fucking ritual if he has a tall Aussie who weighs probably about, honestly, 180 to 200 pounds at this point. All right.
200 pounds of pure Australian beef. Damn.
3 successes. I'm going to re-roll 1, 2, 3, 4 dice. I just need to. It's 4. I have no cards. And unless I can enter even more corruption into my heart, being this deep into it, this close to the center of things. I have nothing with which I can modify that last die.
I know.
Unless I take more corruption. Unless I'm willing to take more. Unless, or others, sorry. Yeah, unless you are willing.
I will allow. If you draw corruption, you can bump. If you take corruption, you can reroll.
I will draw. I will draw. That's a guaranteed hit against him.
Oh man.
If I
which also before you draw, I need to reshuffle the deck real fast.
Let me actually this gives me time to think for a moment, because if I draw for corruption, I have a chance of not getting corruption, but I will guarantee hit him and deal him 1 damage. If I re-roll, I will roll 3 dice and hope for 1. Maybe I'll get more, but I would need all 3 to be successes to get an augment. Not worth it for the guaranteed corruption. I will draw for the guaranteed
okay. Don't
hit.
draw.
I'm not drawing yet. Not drawing yet. This is a guarantee of maybe. Am I good to draw?
Draw.
Okay, I will pass that back to you, narrator.
Sounds
So
good.
you may see you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Off to discard you go.
There is nothing but hate and fury in Broden's eyes as he goes up to the wizard and is going to, while also yelling and taunting the followers, spitting on the ground, calling their master a cockless bastard, and any other insult he can think to throw out there that just flies out in thick clouds of spittle beneath his barred teeth, heavily bleeding, slowly going pale from blood loss, but the eyes angry and red. He goes forth and plunges his knife straight into the shoulder of the wizard mid-casting to get up in his face about it. And yells at Matrigano and the professor to fucking do something. And it's Donnie's turn.
1 damage done to the wizard. And he has been interrupted this turn, so that's good. Donnie.
Okay. So this wizard, I would have to roll 4 to hit, right?
Correct.
Okay. Can't do anything melee-wise. Are we wanting to stop this wizard, or do you think I should go after those cultists for now?
What would you use against the wizard?
The flamethrower.
And that's only 1 damage, though?
Or if I was able to do a melee attack, which I don't, I've got no guarantee of hitting it, the spear does 2 damage.
Does the spear have text about it does not affect people with corruption?
Nope.
Let's
It just
let me
has an
double check
augment.
just to be safe.
Just to be sure.
Yeah, like it just tells me that it's got an augmentation of like 2 over, you can do +1 damage. 3 over, you can do a flurry, which immediately you make another attack against the same or a different target.
Yep, the corruption check was upon accepting the spear, which he already did. So
But it's it would work possibly.
it would work.
I mean, I leave it up to you. I will say that if Donnie wants to vault over the railing, drop the tank on his back, but or drops the tank and just vaults over to run in and use the spear on the wizard. If you want Donnie to run into the fray with Broden.
You just gave me a fucking. Donnie slinks off the flamethrower, tosses it down the stairs, and then shoots it with his pistol.
Okay.
Will that actually do anything?
Give me a second to.
That's smart as hell. That's
smart as
smart
hell.
as hell.
That's fucking hot.
Because think about it. If they catch on fire, they are flammable. That is 2 damage at the start of each round. If that is allowed.
That is, I would say, an extremely cool idea that I am here for. Let's
All right.
see what the narrator says.
The defense of the flamethrower uses the same defense as the soldier who carries it, so you would have to hit 3 successes. But
Yes.
if you hit it with a shot, yeah, I'll allow the explosion, and yeah, and
How
I
many of
will
them?
roll a d. I will roll a d6
So
and allow
your
it
options,
to fragment.
So it sounds like the 2 diverging paths of Donnie Matrigano in the timeline is where Donnie either vaults over to fight the wizard with Broden, leaving themselves to be surrounded by other supplicants and stabbed at and fucking up the wizard, or you doing the tank thing. And the tank thing fucking slaps.
Yeah,
But I
it
mean, like,
does.
Like imagine that you know, like the first season of The Walking Dead, the Telltale series, when it's like there's that slow motion pan and like 2 paths kind of split.
Yep.
And you're forced to like make a choice. Yeah. We're leaning
Hell
this
yeah.
way.
Hell yeah.
Donnie slinks off the tank, fucking lobs it, and just with his pistol just aims it as true as he can, and he fires.
Right. 3 successes, please.
How many are you rolling?
5, keeping 1 in the chamber,
Okay.
and I have 1 more card.
Okay.
I'm going to use a dice to bump that 4 to a 5, and then I'm going to
Okay.
burn a card to bump that other 4 to a 5.
Okay.
That is my last card. I have nothing else.
Okay.
Now it's time to use it, man. Yeah, honestly. Fuck
Oh
yeah.
man, it's a king of clubs, baby. Oh,
Damn.
Oh, big money.
I mean, things you did just utterly destroy your fucking flamethrower.
It's
Also, I don't
it's
think you
also-
ever gave me your 10 of spades either. Your answer
No,
for
no,
that,
I
so-
never did get to
Oh,
give the 10 of spades.
So many cards.
I know. So, 10 of spades first.
So 10 of spades. Knowledge of the outside world, I think, is something that I can kind of
Okay.
pin on to. Where it's, while God has always followed Donnie just kind of on this path, there is this sort of realization that the ghost stories that he's heard as a kid about, you know, demons just kind of parading invisible creatures staying in these homes to terrorize people, all that, it's bullshit. The truth is, you know, while God is here and God has been watching over him this entire time, and God has been watching over the Matrigano family, they're not the only ones watching over. This is that really firm realization of like, there is more than just Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. There is something much bigger outside of our mortal wall that we've surrounded ourselves in. the books that have been written by man a long time ago, finding books that were written by things that aren't us. It's a realization similar to that of kind of recognizing that aliens exist, so that similar sort of, we are not alone. And the King of Clubs.
Yes, dear Donnie, the King of Clubs.
The King of Clubs is him recognizing that while we are not alone and these things don't make sense, it is his duty, it is Broden's duty to fucking snuff them out. And he takes a shot at that tank.
Right.
Lighten them up.
Reroll them.
Reroll. No, we're bumping. We're at 3 successes.
Yeah.
Oh, you bumped twice.
So
Fuck
I
it.
used
Yeah.
one. I used one dice to bump the 4 to
Yep.
the 5, and then
All right.
the card to bump
Yep,
the 4
got it,
again.
got it.
I'm shaky. I'm like shake.
Yes. Fuck. Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
Fuck you, burn, motherfuckers.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
2 brawn damage per round until extinguished,
Ooh.
and that hits 5 of them. And so this is their round. They haven't gone yet, so it'll be these 2 are straight up dead.
Gone, motherfuckers.
And then these are all
Oh
down
my
to
god!
1 HP. No, not you. Not you, but you. Alright, there's 1 follower at full, and 3 followers at 2. Or rather 1, sorry, at 1. Because it does 2 damage per round, and yeah, this is their round. Follower time.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, they're on fire now.
Yeah, 3 of them are. 1 still isn't, but at this point, Donnie is both the closest and the most obvious, like, the fucking threat that they can reach at the moment.
That's fine.
They're gonna go for him.
That's fine.
So,
I'm fine with that.
yeah. So let's see. 3 melee skill sets. 1, 2, 3. 3, 6, 9, then it's 10, 11, 12, 13 with 1 in the chamber.
Even with they all have 1 HP. Damn.
They have 3 training in melee.
Oh, that's right. The training. Fuck.
Oh, Donnie's
Donnie,
so
that is-
dead.
6 successes versus
Probably not. How? What was the target number?
3.
3.
Oh, you're fine. What's your brawn? 3?
3. Yeah.
Probably fine. Oh, I don't like that face one bit.
Okay.
I have,
So that is that's 3 to play with, so they can only buy 1 additional damage. Yeah.
Oh, mama.
So that's
Oh, I know
2
what's about to
damage,
happen.
and then +1 damage automatically to targets 2 or less corruption. That's 3 damage.
Donnie's dead. Unless there is anything that. Ooh.
You have thoughts?
I'm interested. What would you give me?
The professor. Perhaps.
It's your call.
Listen, you know, my little brain is really hoping that there's a pronunciation guide in that fucking book.
I want to. It is your choice to make. I would like to, as a player, ask the GM this. Are we boned if the professor can't read from that book and do the thing that he came down here to do? Or
I
would we
will
be able to, if we cleared and actually, well, I was gonna say, if we cleared and secured the area, there's a big ass patrol of no men in these tunnels. But I was gonna say, I don't think we could get anyone else to read it. So
I would say that with certain considerations, including certain relics and fetishes you may have, there would be a chance that you could go. Yes.
with the eye, would someone reasonably be able to attempt to investigate the book to try and parse how to use it if the professor was dead?
Yes, that would be one of my considerations.
Oh, also, with me losing health, can I activate the hoplite shield and give Broden health?
I mean, yeah. You take a brawn damage. That's part of it. You can give him a health back.
Oh wait, I have to take it as an action. Sorry.
Yeah, it's voluntary.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be voluntary. Never mind.
I
can't do that unless that will kill Donnie.
I will allow it to be. I will allow it to be reactive.
You're being too nice to us.
I appreciate it.
He's already dead. He's already dead. I'm not being nice.
You gonna sacrifice the professor to negate that damage and don't die?
Yeah.
Up to you. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's
fine.
Listen, Broden and Donnie might be able to solve this, but
Yeah.
if we
I believe
lose either one of us, I think
believe you.
we're kind of fucked. So
I believe you. Hey, I respect your choice. I mean, with you,
Alright.
what is your choice to make? You made it. I'm happy to roll with the punches from there.
Sorry, I am gonna offer up the doctor to you.
Yeah, Professor Mulhani takes the knife. Do you push him in front of you? What does that look like?
I imagine that they rush Donnie and Donnie falls back. But in doing so, Donnie was only trying to defend himself. But in doing so, he falls onto the doctor and stabbing him. So it wasn't the cultist that did it, but Donnie in doing so with the spear in hand, trying to just do something.
All right.
But there was a clamor of people. It all happened so fast.
Yeah.
He didn't mean to.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Donnie, we'll say that it's your turn.
Okay. Oh man. Oh fuck me. Okay. So now we've got
Sorry,
so there's
Yeah, can you remove from the board how many are left? Because there's 6 visible there. There we go. Okay, gotcha.
so there's one that's at full, and then there's 2 that are at
3
1
at
health.
1.
3. Oh yeah. Oh, 3 at 1. So they did not extinguish themselves. So they're about to.
Yeah,
die,
come. Hello, come down to Broden. Use the spear. Come, hey bud, come here.
Do you want the spear? Because I
No,
can't...
I'm saying you jump down and come attack the wizard with me because those guys are dead.
Okay, yeah. So here's the
Top
thing.
around these 3 die, so yeah.
Yeah, So here's the thing. I cannot reasonably make an attack on this guy with melee. If I give you the spearhead, you're gonna have to. It is a roll for corruption when you accept the spearhead, but you're gonna have all the whispers that come with it as well. Because that's what I received when I took the spearhead. But you will be able to do 2 damage with that thing.
Plus more if I augment it, I assume.
Yes. I can drag it onto your sheet just so you can take a look at it if you want.
Oh, because you're not good at melee, is that why?
Yeah,
He's
Donnie's.
at 1 brawn.
Donnie, yeah,
Oh.
it's also like he's tapped out. in
I've
terms
also
of
just
melee.
been healed. Yeah, this is true. Shit.
Oh my
I
god,
dragged
wait,
the
no, I can
spear.
fucking heal! Ah!
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have a fucking
that's
cantina.
true.
Use it. It's a free action. Use it, motherfucker. Heal.
Use your canteen. Heal
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Also
we're
heal
gonna
one point
get...
of corruption.
Oh, fuck, yeah, dude.
I was gonna be like, wait a second, water.
Water, get the water. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm back up to speed. I would still only be rolling with 3 dice to make that melee attack.
Really? Only 3?
Yeah, because I have 1 pip, and then I only have 3 brawn. So it's, if I wanted to keep 1 in the chamber, I can only roll 3.
Yeah, I'll take the fucking spear.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do we want to fries for the table this attack?
How could we? On the wizard, how could we?
Because we're both...
He's coming to you.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. True. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna throw Broden the spear?
Yeah, I'm gonna toss Broden the spear. And he's gonna call out for you to use this. Use it.
I'll catch it.
Just
You
trust
have to
me.
draw for corruption.
I know I do. Drawing now.
Okay.
Okay, sending that to the deck. Sending that to you.
Okay.
Broden
Yeah.
catches the spear. And he will... We're using... Can I... You said you dragged the spear onto my page?
I did. It should be in your data. You should take a look at it.
The Varangian,
The Varangian
spear. Okay.
If we can get 3 over, you can make an additional attack. If you get 2 over, you can add additional damage. For every 2 over that we get, that is 1 additional damage that we can get on top of that.
This does not...
I will drag the spear also onto
Yeah, I was
your
gonna say,
sheet,
thank you. As I say. Okay, the augments.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have to say something real quick, which is... I notice you get to cast Extinguish Memory with this thing. Which is, if I recall, the spell that was used on him.
That is, in fact, the spell that was used on Broden.
Fun.
Here, let me drag that onto your sheet so you can take a look at it if you want.
Yeah, I want to take a look at it just for funs.
You can also put on Animate Corpse, Power Drain.
Yeah.
The power drain is one that has to be done like way ahead of time. Like you have to do like a whole hour ritual with that one.
Yeah. But let me take a look at these really quick. I'm just curious. I'm gonna take a look at these real fast before you roll any dice.
Absolutely.
Just double checking this.
Okay. You have a spear. You have a wizard.
I've got a spear.
You have 1 follower left behind you. Fellas, what's the play?
A calzone for 2.
A calzone for 2.
An
Poutine
appetizer.
for 2.
Yeah, poutine for 2,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah. No, this isn't an appetizer. It's a fucking... It's the fucking final course.
With a little sprinkle of dessert on top.
Sprinkle on there, yeah.
Yeah, we are doing our fries to the table move. Hopefully, possibly our final.
I'm rolling with melee. I believe the intention is for Matrigano to have his rifle out and be using ranged. As I will, because my brawn is damaged. I am only able to roll 5 with 1 in the chamber.
I'm also rolling 5 with 1 in the chamber.
Oh, I can only roll 5 with 1 in the chamber. All right.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Come on, boys.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
Private.
You got it.
3.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll those 2.
Go ahead and roll your 2. Okay.
Okay.
And re-roll
Okay.
mine.
No fucking way, dude.
7.
That's what we fucking needed. That's what we fucking needed.
I can make. We are going to buy that fucking augment of flurry, so I get to immediately make another attack against the same target.
Awesome.
Now, do I have to roll for it? Because if I do have to roll for it, because it says immediately make another attack against the same target.
Yeah. Give me a second.
If I
Survey
do,
says...
if I do, I would argue that I would be now trying to hit the target
Right,
of
which you
after.
would.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Rachel.
And I assume that fries for the table wouldn't
No,
apply. to this.
it'll just
okay.
be it would just be me, right?
All right.
If I had to roll again.
It doesn't grant an additional target. You're making another attack, so you would indeed make another attack. However, a fella's down to 2 brawn. So yeah.
So I'm going.
Fuck
to
him
roll
up, man.
So you
I'm
have
gonna
to
roll
hit 2 brawn.
5 in the chamber.
Get this motherfucker, man.
That's 1. I will spend the 1 point to manipulate that 4 to a 5. 2 to run the wizard through with the spear.
All right.
Actually, no.
Uh-huh.
I don't run him through.
Yeah. What do you
Broden
do? Tell me.
Is going, I think, well, the first one goes like right through his like into like, you know, into his stomach, just drives it right through the spell that's like forming in the air, just stabs it through it and twists the spear so it just digs deeper into the soft meat of his stomach. And as Broden rips it free, you know, Matragon's like laying off shots. I'm sure that we see that the wizard like takes a few like bullets. I actually see, I can imagine like one hitting its cheek and just blowing out like just teeth. It's just like there's this hole like in the side of his face. There's just like a bloody mess. And as the smell of blood and stomach acid just begin to like fill Broden's nostrils, he then drives the spear upwards through the soft under jaw to go through, not into his to go up into his skull a little bit to obviously, you know, penetrate and, you know, sever the spinal column. But what Broden does is he then wrenches and twists to the side, fully just in an explosion of gore and broken teeth, just the lower jaw of the wizard it just snapped off in the attack.
That's some Mortal
Probably
Kombat
vicious of
shit.
you. That's what happens when you let a dog off his leash.
And I think honestly, I mean, if the wizard is dead, just turn back to the one follower,
Which did not take his turn, mind you.
I was gonna say, leveling the blood-soaked spear at him and looking at him with the gaze of feral death. Yeah, we'll throw it to him now.
Sure. Sounds good. Excellent. Yeah, he's gonna go for you, Broden. Since you're right fucking there.
Fucking try me.
3, 4, 5. Fucking let's go, because he's at full health. And he kept 1 in the chamber, so you can re-roll those. 2.
Oh, did you take your additional health back from the hoplite
did.
shield? Okay.
Well, you're at 3 right now, correct?
Yes, I
In
am.
which case, he hits you for 1 damage.
He sure does.
Alright, let's
More
go,
time?
Broden.
No. This is just me. I feel as like as the dagger just goes into like he's like just goes into like the meat of his shoulders. He just looks down at it, and then just like eyes look back up at the follower, and yeah. How much health does this one have?
3. Is it full?
He's at full. That's fine. I'll go at him with the spear.
Perfect.
Kill this motherfucker, man. Kill this motherfucker.
I will re-roll 3.
Okay.
Bummer. I
Alas.
lunge at him with the spear, but I mean he is quick and agile, and it's locked in fierce combat.
Within your range, you know.
Yeah. All right, I'll throw it to Matrigano.
It's a good thing Donnie's there.
Yeah, Donnie's gonna see the scuffle happening. Fuck. I have to save my corporal. He's my corporal now. I have to save him. That's my corporal.
Lance
I have to
Corporal,
save
but I mean, yeah,
Lance
maybe, I
Cor-
guess.
yeah.
him. To Donnie right now, dude. Hold her for all intents and purposes, the Donnie Holder's gone now.
Just
So he's
blinked
like,
out.
This is my corporal now. Gotta protect him. Damn, what is happening? No fucking way, dude! Holy shit!
Maybe I should have accepted your prize for the table bargain.
I've got nothing to give
Yeah, we're
to
tapped.
make this thing ring
We're
true.
tapped.
I imagine it's like he's trying to aim his best. He fires
just-
off one shot, it like nicks off of the ground and like ricochets upward. The next shot that he fires, like
It's like you
Like,
don't have a
like-
clear shot because like Broden is like engaged with him like so up close. You don't want to shoot Broden kind of thing.
he doesn't want to hit Broden. He's just trying, but he's missing these fucking shots. He's whiffing it right now.
Broden gave in to just the anger of got in there, and that's how I'm going to justify me being a fool and not accepting the prize for the table. Is just it's just like you could have strategized and worked together, but he just like ran in there and went. It's suddenly going awry. But yeah, good.
Oh man, I would have to do the hoplite shield as an action, wouldn't I?
Mhm.
So like because I already
I
attacked.
allow it to be reactionary, in which
If you take damage. But like,
then
yeah, it's an action for you to subtract your own. Yeah,
Yeah. So I can't give you the health
It's
for this next attack.
it's fun.
I
guess
think the
Donnie will
the
just
follower
dive
at
in.
this point, the gun is still more deadly, and both of you are still right there. And also, Donnie's the one that killed
Yeah,
a lot of the others,
Mhm.
so he is going to fucking take
Yeah, I
the
picture
fucking
that-
knife.
I picture that like during the struggle, like the knife got ripped out, and at one point, like Broden like shoved him, and he like and he went far, and he kind of like the follower like skidded across the ground,
Yeah.
and it was like between like Broden and Donnie, and then just decided fuck it, gonna go
Darts
for
low and fucking
darts low goes for
it
Donnie.
under the ribs.
because he's like that
go.
big man is probably gonna kill me. This little guy, however,
This little
Exactly.
stout fella.
all right, we have our 5, and we keep one in the chamber. Donnie.
Wow.
Oh, there's only one in the chamber. I gotta re-roll those 4.
That's a chance of all successes.
fuck you, eat shit and die. Love you.
Oh man. Oh mama. Oh fuck.
So what does that look like, Donnie?
So I imagine that this guy makes a break for it for Donnie. He's from New York. You know, this is not his first time messing with somebody with a fucking
Mhm.
knife. And he says fuck it. He tosses the rifle down, and just in a very quick motion, spins the fucker around and puts him in like this full Nelson. And he's just gonna scream for Broden to do something. Just fucking get him.
Fucking get him.
Get him, I shall.
Hey,
Right,
you
Birdie?
want a fries for the table, this motherfucker?
I do.
All right, wonderful. So I think because like this is me using my fucking body, I am gonna be putting melee through this.
Yep, that makes sense. I'm rolling melee as well. Actually, do I roll melee or do I use my gun? Because I am beat the fuck up and using the spear, I'm pretty wounded. I'd be rolling less dice.
Mm.
I'll let you go first.
Okay, word.
You roll because you're the one who put him in the chokehold, so it makes sense that you're doing some melee there.
Okay,
Oh!
I'm gonna
2 out of 3
roll.
ain't bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, we got 2. You just need 1 success.
I'll do the
You just
spear.
need 1
Fuck it.
success.
I've been wielding it. I'm wielding like an animal. I'll use it. There's my 1 success. However, I'm going to re-roll 2 to
Mhm.
see if I can get because he's at 3 right now, right? I just
Correct.
need 1 more, and then I could augment 1 more damage to kill him off.
Mhm.
True.
You're dying.
Fucking solid.
Yes. So, tell me what happens, fellas.
Yeah, so Donnie grabs him. I imagine that like, he's swinging, he's trying his best to get off, but Donnie takes an opportunity to kick out one of his fucking knees. The leg goes like sideways, just fucking down, and then he rips his arm around kind of his neck and just fucking holding him. No, no. And just
Broden
holding him still.
runs forward with the spear. This is like a cavernous room, like there's like a rock floor.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Good to know. I feel like he runs forward and just drives it at an upward kind of angle from the bottom of his rib cage up into his chest area, and just feels the spear like puncture things inside of him. And then in a kind of like flash of both like anger and, you know, extremely wounded adrenaline powered strength, shoves Donnie super hard to get him like up, like to get off, like to release him, and he like
Donnie
gets him
falls
back.
Yeah.
And then leaves the spear like kind of like sticking out of him, grabs the follower, and lifts him up, not into a full-on hyper suplex because that would be ridiculous, but like up, and then slams him down on the spear pole into the ground to just drive it the rest of the way through and slam his face into the ground to drive the spear all the way, erupting with viscera and bone.
The cracks, the splinters of the ribs, the tearing of the cartilage, the ropey, gelatinous parts of his intestines spilling out from where you eviscerated him. And it's done. It's over. It's finally fucking over.
Oh shit.
Where's the fucking book?
It's up. The doctor. It all happened so fast. Hold on. Just stay here.
Shut the fuck up. I take off the eye amulet. I believe since you have the higher investigation, he shoves the amulet to you, and he just says, try to figure out what the fuck to do.
Okay. And he's gonna head up to the doctor, and there's just like these soft apologies as he just takes the book from his lifeless corpse and slides back down, not even like accounting for the last few steps, just fucking like jumps down and begins just kind of opening the book, looking for that section, looking for what we need.
Donnie, Professor Mulhani's eyes are green, that sort of like brown hazel green. He was surprised. I just want you to remember that. You have the tome. You have the professor's notes. You have the ebony eye. The discordant chanting. Yes.
I just realized that technically this would be a penalty because the eye, this is looking for arcane. I just remember that feature.
You have the professor's notes.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
Which aren't arcane.
That's true. Thank God.
Luckily for you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh man.
I was about to be like, oh wait, fuck.
Shit.
There is, as you flip through his notebook, as you kind of go through his chicken scratch, there are some things in English here, Latin here, perhaps even French, some Arabic, but you come to a point in English. It looks like after the chat that you lot had with him, that you particularly Broden had with him, of what do we do if you're gone?
Stuck in some notes.
In his haste, he scrawled some notes. Holy unction. And he wrote out in English. Actually, no. Not English. He wrote out in what you, Donnie Matrigana, recognize as Church Latin in terms of pronunciation.
Oh, I can read this.
Ancient, the phonetic aspects of the ancient Greek necessary to perform the holy unction and put the sleepers to their final rest.
Yeah, he slams that book down and he just starts going. Just starts reading it off.
Alright. I would like knowledge roll, target number 2, the ebony eye does apply to this as a bonus.
The 2 automatic successes, nice.
But I mean, why not roll, right?
Why not roll? See?
With knowledge, I can only roll 1. So
Yeah,
that's
might as well. There
Might
you
as
go.
well.
oh my god. Fuck me, man.
The the Latin flows past your lips, and you look down. You still have the tome open. It only felt right to have the actual text there, but between the tome and the notes, you look down, and it's almost as though those symbols in the tome start to make sense. You start to feel the meaning of them. They start to almost twist, and you can realize what this is. It's a chant of safety. It's a chant of you did your job. It's a chant of you can rest. You can sleep. You can rest. We can close it. It will close. It is closed. And one by one, every one of the 7 sleepers fell silent. And there's this long, rattling exhale. And the chamber falls into peaceful, actually peaceful silence. The strangeness that you felt coming through here, it's gone. The wrongness that you felt around these hill folk, it's no longer around. You closed it. You closed it. It's done.
Fuck me, bro. Are you okay?
No. Frankly, no.
No, you look
I'll
like
be-
shit.
I think I'll be fine. If we can get out of here. It's quiet. It's so quiet. Did it? Do you think it? You did it?
I think so. Yeah. This isn't like night quiet. There's no shrapnel. There's nothing. It's quiet.
It's quiet. Fuck. Yeah.
And Donnie's gonna come down. He's gonna offer you a hand.
Hey, you'll take it. What the fuck is this? Holding the spear. I didn't get the chance to ask you properly about this.
Captain Bell showed it to me. I went to talk to him after we had our disagreement. It's a fucked up piece of work. But I thought that in the right hands it might be able to do some good, but it shouldn't have been in mine.
Honestly, just glad you brought it in the end. It was pretty useful for killing them. Don't think I could have done it otherwise.
He like slings it arm around to just kind of like help you up.
That's fucking... It cut me deep, but I think I'll be good. I think my blood's stopping most of the blood.
What do you think Holder would say right now? As they just kind of begin to make their ascent up the stairs.
Honestly. I don't give a shit.
Oh, hey, did you know that you're fucking heavy? You're heavy. You're like heavy.
Not everyone can win the fucking tall guy lottery, okay? Just fucking get me the fuck out of here. Oh, and if I'll let you know if I feel the finger twitch in case those no men are back.
That helped
Make
me
your
hide.
way.
You might be able to use it too.
You make your way up through the claustrophobic, narrow passage out into the crevasse where you can still see the stars and their dark twins shining down on you. The Nomen are still here, but the necklace does not twitch. They have fallen, they're just corpses now. It's as though nothing supernatural happened at all. It's as though the vast majority of that influence was cut off perfectly, cleanly, like a guillotine.
Now, are these Italian soldiers by chance? ANZAC? Any sort of...
They would be, it's a combination of ANZAC, Ottoman, and there's like maybe one German thrown in here and there, which isn't strange. There was like a German unit out here, but yes. I think there are a few like maybe British Indian forces as well. It's a mishmash. You are the only Italian on this front, Donnie Matrigano. You're special.
Yeah. Donnie's gonna take the British Indian dog tags as well as the ANZAC dog tags.
Mm.
This is gonna answer some questions back home. I think they need it.
Works for me. Fuck. Don't move so fucking weird.
I'm sorry.
Just reopened a fucking stab.
Yeah, you've got about 6 inches of height on me and about, I'd say, 45 pounds extra. Is that what you guys say? You say pounds? No, you don't say pounds.
No, and you wish you were you wish you were buckling under 45 pounds. We both know I'm not that fucking heavy. Beanpole.
It feels like it though. Calling Donnie a beanpole despite him just being very wide.
Yeah.
He's just very fucking wide. I imagine they could share a laugh. Donnie might offer you his flask. It's got wine in it. It's like it's a dark.
It's going down
wine.
the chute. It's going down the chute.
It's nice
But then-
wine too.
He gives it back and says,
Don't fucking talk to me until we see Sky again. I'm done going underground into caves. Any future things I do, battles or otherwise, I'm having open sky overhead. I'm not doing this fucking cave shit again. I'm done with fucking caves.
You got it, Lance Corporal.
Oh, this fucking thing.
looking at the Varangian spear, I'm like,
I could just... What if I just broke it?
You know, I think I kind of read that it tried to get you guys to break it before.
That's not
Actually,
the spear.
that's not the.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's not the spear. Good if you wanted to. I don't fucking want it.
I'll see what the Guardians of the Past think. Fuck.
Unfortunately
Hope
for
they're
you,
still
Bowden,
here.
there is still one more stretch of enclosed cave passage claustrophobia.
I lit torches.
You did light torches. That doesn't change the fact that you're still underground. There are fucking tons of rock bearing down
Yeah,
on you, and that's
it
one of
sucks.
your
It
phobias.
sucks.
But you know,
Try not to fit into that.
True to their word, I think that the Guardians of the Past, who were like waiting for you to deal with things, at least one of them has been left behind to sort of be like a last vanguard. The main officer, he kind of like looks up at the two of you and just, it is done.
Yeah.
Doctor
It's done.
didn't make it.
Yeah, the
Sorry,
professor.
what did you
The professor
Sorry.
didn't make it. He keeps calling him a doctor.
I thought he was a doctor.
He's a well, he's a doctor, but he's like a professor. He's like, Doc, Donnie, do you know the difference between a PhD and a medical license?
Okay, if I knew the difference between college degrees, do you think I'd be in the military?
Fair point. I'm a
Not as
farm
private
kid.
you
What the
wouldn't be.
fuck? The fuck do you mean by that?
The officer sort of nods at the first like assent, sort of like does a big shrug at the fact that Professor Mohani is gone, and then just watches this exchange, the bland sort of amusement, and we will get you home.
Would like that quite a bit. Question. Can I break this?
He kind of like moves forward and sort of like gestures like, hold it out, let me examine it, and kind of
Oh, fuck it out.
Hold on. Yeah, I got you. It does weird shit to you once you take it out.
You like hold it out, and he sort of like looks at it here and there, kind of like ducks a little, and reaches inside his tunic to sort of open up like this small little handbook, flips through it a little bit, snaps it shut. If you so choose. It is not
Right.
It is a replica.
He doesn't finish, but it's getting snapped over a knee. It's getting broken.
There's the slightest like kind of like, you ever get those shivers that come out of nowhere?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you too.
And I'll just like I'll hold on to it because I'll probably throw it in the fucking ocean later. But I mean, like, yeah, just I broke it. Good. I don't want that shit.
I don't care if that would help me hide. I don't want any.
He points at like his like skin cloak.
This is going in a furnace as far as I care. It's like this is getting burned later. Yeah. I have to have a chat with Belle. So the way out is that way.
Follow me.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
I will be your escort to make sure that nobody interferes with you.
Hey, Matrigana.
Mm.
I hope I'm not speaking too soon. But I'm glad I didn't have to kill you.
Pat.
And there's a moment of like, the fuck did you just say? Like just kind of on his face. And then he's thinking about what exactly Broden did to that last fucking guy. You can kind of see that imagery kind of flash over him. Yeah, me too.
That's it. You did it. You succeeded on the mission. You have an escort home. You have mission rewards. Actually,
do we get rewards for the combat encounter as well?
You absolutely do. 1 card for the unit per group of followers defeated. So you all can draw 1 card, decide who gets it.
Oh, we just okay.
Take the fucking card.
I'll draw it.
Yeah, you take it.
Okay.
Shit was
For
neat.
2 wizards. Everyone involved in the combat draws 2 cards and discards 1. So you guys, both of you can draw 4 cards and discard 2. Because there are 2 wizards.
Each.
Oh my
Each?
god.
Or is that total? Then decide who gets them.
Each.
Oh, 4 cards and discard 2. Fuck yeah.
Sir, yes, sir.
It has to be a. Never mind. Yeah. I just answered my own
Okay.
question. Yeah, and then I can discard.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a. So do we just throw them to the discard pile, or do we give
Throw
them
them to the discard. Throw them to the discard.
Word. No one ever needs to see these fucking monsters.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Each player draws 2 cards and chooses one of their choice. This is for the mission now.
Okay. One of their choice.
That's funny. Okay.
Discard.
I need to open
cool.
everybody's hand to see what's going on here. Oh, that is funny.
That's funny.
Right.
Yeah, isn't that neat?
Oh,
Ain't that
that's
neat.
really fucking funny. You survived, so everyone draws a card.
Draw a card.
Okay.
Jean-Claude Berger survived, so everyone draws a card.
Hey, that's right, that guy.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The pilot!
Hey, remember when
Oh.
I gunned down that ship? Fucking rad.
That
Yeah.
rocked.
And what's the maximum hand we can have again?
7, I believe.
Okay, cool. I'm at 6.
You did not fight the Guardian, so you do not lose a card.
Thank
Professor
God.
Mahani did not survive, so you do not deal with that. You did not let the sleepers be sacrificed, so you're good. You did not extract them, so you're fine. If you bring the book from the crypt back to the PIT, everybody draws another card. You're at a full 7 hand, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Full 7 hand, baby.
Full 7 hand.
Dude. I could fucking advance a whole, like, actual fucking stat now.
Yeah?
All it took was the entire campaign.
Well, to be fair, this is also a much different character now.
Yeah.
Oh, man, do I want to do that? Or do I want to fucking just really focus on the skills that I do have?
All right.
That's if I continue to play Donnie.
I think that in terms of what happens in the immediate aftermath, we will have to come back to it and back to your consequences. But I will say right here, right now, for certain, you did prevent this from spreading. You are the reason that this has not happened more, that this failed campaign's repercussions have not shattered out into a million different fragments. The psalm still occurs, the veil still tears there, but you are the ones that staunched that initial crack in the dam. But I think I forgot something from the very beginning. I think you all, and we all, deserve some very last words from the front, don't we? All right. One final last time. We have letters from the front. And this time, I'll start. Dear John, I'm sorry for never replying, but I haven't been home. But don't worry, I am now and I'm taking care of Mama. We'll miss you. I can't really make out most of these letters with all the ink splashed over them, but from what I can read, I can tell you're stressed. I don't know what's going on out there, but I'm sure it's horrifying. But, you know, what we've been through hell plenty ourselves, eh? We survived hurricanes, sharks, whatever was thrown at us. Stay positive, hermano. I can't wait to see you again. Te amo muchísimo. Adrian.
Dear Ma, you wouldn't believe the night I've had. Sometimes there's this overwhelming feeling that no matter what you do, it's never enough. Not anymore, at least not today. We knocked it out of the park. Yankees all the way, Ma. We closed something off that was big. Real big. I can't say much about it, but this ain't just a win for us. It's a win for everyone. Gonna see if I can stick around with my group for a little while longer. One, because my Italian's a bit rusty. And two, I feel like I've been doing more with my station here. It feels right. All right, I've got to send this letter off. I've got a small celebration to give my Lance Corporal. He took a massive hit today and made it back in one piece. Let Archie know I'm doing okay. Give Nona a kiss for me. There's a lot of excitement in the air tonight. Smell that air. Donnie. P.S. Don't tell Nona that I haven't been keeping up with my Italian. I've seen a lot out here, but nothing as scary as her in her shoe. Love you, Ma.
Following in the footsteps of my shadow, I can say with full clarity of mind that the last several months of my life have been absolute shit. Even before I had my memories, my experiences, my comrades, the friends I had made ripped from my head, everything was bloody fucking terrible. And we still lost. But we won. I won't be caught saying it in front of the press or the others who don't bear the mark of our obscure duty, but I couldn't give a dick about losing the offensive. The Ottomans beat us out, and we move on to the Western Front, where surely I will find new definitions of the word shit. But we won the only fight, in my opinion, worth fighting for. In the end, it was only two. Me And a stranger to me than the other strangers I awoke one awful night to meet. Archie, I never knew you, but my words paint you as a fine brother-in-arms. Holder, I don't know what became of you. Truly, I don't care to know. I hope you found peace against yourself. It's all that I can wish for you. As for me, I still don't remember, but I'm beginning to accept it. I don't need to mourn my old self. He left a decent trail to navigate by. So thank you, Private Brodin Tyrone Fink. Whether you foresaw your end or not, thank you for leaving a light in the dark places. This is, fittingly enough, the last page on this old journal. I've asked for another, but you know how slow the quartermaster can be. I don't have a need for it, though. Not a hunger like my old self did. I will write when I'm able. But I have a long road of duty ahead of me. Maybe I'll even muster the guts to write to my family. Maybe. The PIT's work is not done. Something tells me it never will be. But I'm fine keeping my thoughts off the page. For a time. I already have a persistent listener. In the quiet of this ship as we break for new shores, I sleep. Until next I write, the thoughts of Brodin Fink will be spoken only to the audient void.
Thank you. And with that, thank you for joining us, and good night.